just look at it. Hi guys, welcome back to CMD in another video. If you're new to CMD, we have been set up as a YouTube channel with a difference. All the revenue that we generate from videos like the one you're watching right now goes into a designated bank account, which is then sent out to local and national charities. Just more recently, you might have seen a video where we managed to make a donation of £1,500 to Birmingham Children's Hospital, and that's off the back of people like you watching videos like this. So if you like what you see, hit that like button, give me a subscribe. But that's enough about that, let's just talk about this. No doubt if you've clicked on the thumbnail, you'll already have an idea as to what's going on. This M2 Competition has been with me from new, over 25,000 miles covered, track days, petrol heads tours, driving holidays, family trips, school runs, countless trips to Wheels on Wednesday, Caffeine and Machine, endless modifications and titivating from Motec Performance. It's currently presently back sat on its Motec stance, so it's on its eye-back springs with spacers. The Remus exhaust is off, ready for sale. Trips to Suspension Secrets for camber plates, Olins. I've literally spent the last 2.5 years living and breathing this car, and it was a dream come true for me when I had it collected. It really was. It's my dream car. It is still to this day. I stand by that. But we're moving on to past as new. But when I made that decision, I thought it was really important to make a very quick video just to explain what's led me to that decision, because I think sometimes when you watch videos on YouTube of people chopping and changing cars all the time, you can think it's easy or a quick decision made, or actually a lot of the content that they made wasn't genuine in the first place, or that's certainly the impression I get on occasion. And the reality is, for me, at this time, in my circumstance, I've been toying with the idea of making a change now for quite some time. And the only reason that I haven't is that this car is just so good. If I could, I'd be picking up the new car and holding on to this one and keeping it as a track weapon. The reality of that for me at the moment is that I have very little, if not no time to get out and enjoy things like track days at the moment, due to home life, work commitments and all the other things that happen in day-to-day real life world. And so this has gone from a sort of track day car that I can use on the road so long as I'm not doing a huge amount of mileage, to a car that is becoming a daily driver without any track use. And so it's sort of moving away from where I think it really comes good, which is on track. Ultimately, that's what these cars are made for. And if you do get your hands on an M2 or an M2 Competition, I beg you, if you haven't already, get it to a track. You will really get to understand what the car's about. And because that looks less and less likely for me moving forward, it's really a case of, can I get a better daily driver? The other thing to maybe consider while we're sat here, May 2022, used car prices are quite strong. And so the car came in at good value in comparison to even what I purchased it for. So it was a good time to sort of chop and change out of the car. If you're watching this video and thinking I'd quite like to get into an M2 Competition, I completely understand why. They're phenomenal pieces of machinery. For me, there's a few must-have pieces of equipment: sunroof, Harman Kardon. Beyond that, colours, I don't think there's any losers, but it's just, I'm going to desperately miss it. I know I will from the minute that the car goes. And if you have tuned into Car Mad Dad over the last 2.5-3 years to watch M2 content, I just want to say thank you to you. There's so much input that comes in from that group on spec modifications. I hope that I've helped a few of you make some choices along the way from my experiences. I'm obviously quite excited to show you what's coming next. I'm not going to do the whole big YouTube, you'll never guess what car I've got coming next reveal. I don't want to do it right now because there's an opportunity for me to generate some content and hopefully some revenue. So I'll milk that cow, or should I say pig, a little, but hopefully not too much. The deal is done on the new arrival. The deal is done on this baby going away. So be sure to stay tuned over the coming week to see what's coming next. Can't wait to show you. So that's it, guys. It's a final sign off from me. I genuinely can't believe this is the last video I'll make with this car. It seems a bit bizarre, really. But yeah, let's not look backwards, let's look forwards. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Cheers. Crazy.